Alright guys, welcome to another video. We are going to go over 4 cheap, easy mods that you can do to your vehicle right now that's going to make a huge difference. And I'm going to warn you about one at the end, so stick around for that. Hey guys, these mods are so cheap and easy to do, you'll wonder how you ever got around without them. So let's get started and start with number 1. I'm sure you've heard of ceramic coating for your car coating. Well, this is a ceramic coating for your windshield, and it is like Rain-X on steroids. First, we're going to go over how we apply it, and then I'm going to show you a before and after of the application running through a car wash. All right guys, so the first thing we have to do is wet the windshield down. So it comes with this little cleaner pack in here, and you're supposed to wear a rubber glove with it, so probably shouldn't get it on your skin. Then we'll just wipe it down and suds it up. All right, so we just let that set for 2 minutes, and then rinse it off. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, you're supposed to do this in the shade, and the glass should be cool to the touch. So we're gonna dry off this and then apply the ceramic coating. All right, once it's completely dry, you take the rag that they provide with you, and you just kind of mist up the rag, and then mist up the windshield, wipe it down, and then buff it out, and we'll do that real quick. All right, so we let that dry for about 2 hours, and then we'll run back and run it through the car wash so you can see the results. We are heading into the car wash. All right guys, so that's the ceramic coating for the windshield, and like the water just sheds right off. You hardly have to use your wipers at all. It makes it a lot safer. You can see clearer, and bugs and stuff just come off so much easier. And the reason I really like this over like the Rain-X kind of style, like the alcohol based products, is this lasts for a long time. Like I may have to do this every year and a half or so, and with that other stuff I was doing it like every month, you know, especially during the rainy season when it's a lot. Honestly, I highly recommend it. It's a game changer. I'll leave an Amazon link in the description area below for that product, and we're gonna move on to the next one. All right guys, so these OEM floor mats are garbage. You know, dirt and grime stuff gets in this carpet and does not want to come out. So you want to have some good floor mats, and I would highly suggest staying away from those ones that you get at like the auto parts store, where they just kind of just fill some space there. Get some form-fitting floor mats, and I'm going to show you the ones that I chose and the ones that I used to choose and why I don't use those anymore because of this new brand, and we'll go check it out. All right, so I got the Odoro. I'm not even sure if I'm saying that right, but this brand is off of Amazon. I usually get the Husky ones, but those things became a real pain in the butt. See how they have like the grooves in here? On the Husky ones, the grooves are a lot closer together, and they were beginning to become a pain to clean. And we get dirt and grime and they get hard and stuff in there, you would almost have to dig it out with a screwdriver or something like that to get it clean, or you had to pull them out and pressure wash them. But these things, the grooves are a lot wider, so it's a lot easier to get the dirt and grime out, and it's form fitting. So what we're going to do is we're going to go take this and shove it in and see how it fits. Just going to go slap it in. Pop. Oh, get under the... That easy. Form fitting. I got a little surprise visit from our little Finny here. They snuck up on me. But anyway, so they you know, these are form fitting. They fit right in there. They collect dirt, easier to clean, and these are probably, like, honestly, I think are going to work out a lot better. I haven't, you know, tested it. Of course, I just got it, but I can already tell these are going to be easier to clean and maintain. And you got to have them, especially, you know, these 3/4 tons, they're work trucks. You're going to be working around mud, sand, dirt, stuff like that, and it's going to get in there, and once it gets in the carpet, it like never wants to come out. So I highly recommend these. Like I said, I'll leave a link in the description area below where you can get these, and we'll move on to the next one. All right. See, I already made a mess. It's oil all over the ground over here, wiping it up, just making a mess. All right, so this is the Fumoto valve for replacing your drain plug and your oil pan. And basically what this thing does is it just goes into place, and there's a valve that keeps closed. And so next time you got to do your oil change, all you have to do is open it. And we'll show you a little bit more about that in just a second. So first, do it just by hand to make sure you don't cross thread it. And then once you get it in place, it says either tighten this down to 15 foot-pounds of torque if you have a torque wrench, or once it's hand tight, just give it 1/8 of a turn just to snug it down. But then all you have to do is pull this little plastic piece off, open that valve up, and oil will drain out. And it goes straight down instead of making a mess all over the place. So next time you go to change your oil, that Fumoto valve is going to save you a lot of time and mess. So like I said, I'll leave the Amazon links in the description area below. All right, guys. So for the last one, we are here inside the truck, and I don't know if you have a Ford, you know the Sync 3 is an awful setup for the radio. The maps are never accurate. Drive through Central Florida, and they have you go on all sides roads when you're actually on the highway. It's ridiculous. Drive near Miami, anywhere where they've done a lot of construction in the last few years, they're just not going to be accurate. And also, I don't listen to XM radio. I don't subscribe to it, but it always wants me to keep coming back to the XM radio. So I like using the Apple CarPlay, but there's one little caveat that you have to plug it in to this one. Even though it's the 2022, you're still plugging it in. So what the solution is, you get a little wireless toggle like this you just plug it into your USB area right there and the toggle, just all you have to do is connect it with Bluetooth to your phone, and then all of a sudden you have, you know, all your Apple CarPlay stuff. And I honestly like Google Maps better than Sync 3 maps, so it works out perfect. I really like the Apple CarPlay way better than the Sync 3. You know, it runs my Pandora radio and stuff like that I like to listen to, and has my maps that I want. So if that's something you're interested in, you know, of course I'll link the toggle in the description area below. But there's one thing that I really need to warn you about first. You're going to see a lot of these online that they have these toggles out there that for CarPlay adapters that say they can play YouTube and Netflix and all that mess on it. And here's the thing, is none of them really work well. They don't exactly play with Apple CarPlay. It's like a side program that before you get to Apple CarPlay, that if you want to watch YouTube or Netflix, you're gonna have to toggle between the two. You have to get off of that, get back onto the other program. And a lot of times, like when you go out of CarPlay, all of a sudden, and you're gonna have to use your Wi-Fi hotspotting on your phone to play that stuff. It doesn't go through your unlimited service plan, it goes through your hotspot. Most of those hotspots plans, they are limited for amount of data, and most of them that are unlimited get throttled back real quick. So if you're on a long trip and the wife and family want to watch Netflix or YouTube on one of these things, they're going to burn through that really quick. But also, like I was saying, when you toggle back and forth, it disconnects the Wi-Fi, then you have to go into and reset the Wi-Fi, put the password back in and stuff, and it's a hot mess. I would steer clear of them. Not for the fact that, you know, you shouldn't be watching videos that, you know, it's okay for, you know, set up for your passengers and stuff if they want to watch it or whatever, but like besides all that mess, it's not like a fluid, easy using program. I would just steer clear of it. It's a hot mess. I'm just going to give you a warning now. You can go ahead and try yourself, but most of them, like if you go look in the reviews, everybody has some issues with it. Connectivity, Wi-Fi, hotspot, yada yada, Bluetooth, back and forth, all that stuff. It's just a hot mess between the two programs. It's not like a one fluid running program like on CarPlay. Like I said, I'll link all those products in the description area below. Hope you enjoyed this video and got something out of it. If you did, give this video a big thumbs up. We really appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button, follow our adventures, and we'll see you on the next one, guys. Later.